So I packed my bags, packed my family, came to the UK, thinking I got this. You got the kanka, I not get anything. There are things in this country that would humble you. Today, I'm going to share with you the things I had to unlearn, relearn as a Nigerian living in the UK. Wahala no dey finish. Wahala no dey finish, oh. The first thing is that cold is not cold until it is UK cold. You know, back home, once it's 20 degrees, 10 degrees, you're shouting, ototomo, yeah, cold, yeah, cold. Have you experienced 5 degrees? I had to experience 5 degrees, minus 10 degrees, minus 8 degrees. I'm like, this is cold. This is the freezer that we had back in Nigeria. I am experiencing it live and direct. You know, how to learn how to, clothe up. You have to clothe 2 times. You wear your thermal wear, you wear, thank God I got thermal wears before when coming to this country. You have to wear your thermal wear, you have to wear an underclothes, then before you now put on your jacket, then your muffler, your hand gloves. I had to relearn all these things. I had to relearn how to clothe myself. You know, back then in Nigeria, you can just wear singlet and dash out. Even in Amatan, you will see children playing under the rain. But here, you cannot play under the rain, no. You cannot wear only singlet and go out. Clothing is a process in this country. Before you step out, you have to look outside. You have to check the temperature. How many degrees are we in? So you know the right clothes to wear. Even at that, while going out, you have to take things as in your PPE. I call it PPE, like your jacket inside your bag in case. Hey, cold is not cold here like I used to know. I had to unlearn and relearn their weather. It is well. Another thing I had to unlearn is people asking you alright? You okay? At first, I thought they were asking me about how I am feeling. So sometimes when they ask me, you alright? You good? I'm like, I'm tired, my legs are hurting, I'm having headache. I got to realize that they're just asking you, how are you? Like, it's just a normal way of saying hello, hi. I did not know. So now I have to unlearn that. You okay or are you all right? It's just a normal way of saying hello. Rather than me oversharing my what's wrong with me or oversharing with emotion. I'm learning. I am learning. You know, back in Nigeria, when they ask you, are you okay? Begin to tell them, oh, I am strong in Jesus' name. That you that is the reply. Back when they ask you, are you all right? Are you okay? I am fine. I'm okay. I'm all right. Just slight headache. But not that here. It's just a way of saying hello, hi. Just a way of greeting. British way of greeting. The next thing I had to unlearn is the bus station. You know, in Nigeria, you can just stop a bus, even without the bus getting to the bus stop, and you will hop in. You cannot try it here. You have to go to the bus station. And if you are like a minute close to the bus station and the bus is about to get there and you have not gotten there, the bus will just pass you like you're a ghost, and you don't exist. So I had to learn that I don't have to stop a bus when the bus has not gotten to the bus station. I have to relearn that I must get to the bus station and wait for my bus time. And wait for the bus. Even if there is traffic and you pass your bus. You know, sometimes you can pass the bus before you get to the bus station, especially when there is traffic. And you know, in Nigeria, once there is traffic, you can just stop the bus. You can just enter the bus, I mean. But here, When there's traffic, you have to go to your bus station. The bus will come and meet you there, and you enter. Hey, I was like, oh God. You don't need to shout, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. I had to unlearn that and relearn to use the bell. There's always a bell in the bus, and they always announce the next bus station. So there's no need of shouting, oh wow, ombole oh, ogapu oh, you know, all those alarm that we all those announcements we give whenever we want to highlight from the bus. But here, I have to relearn that you would have to use the bell in the bus if you're about to highlight in your next bus station. The next thing I had to unlearn was putting on trousers to church. You know, I grew up knowing that you don't wear trousers to church and that you have to tie scarf while going to the church, right? I struggled with this thing for a long time when I came to this country. When I came to this country, the first service I attended, I wore my gown, I wore trouser inside and my jacket. So I had to unlearn the way of dressing to church and relearn that it is comfortable for you to wear trousers to church. You know, because of the way the weather is here, you cannot just wear a gown to church. It's very cold here, so I had to unlearn that and relearn putting on a trouser, a jacket. I'm not even tying a scarf to church. Nobody will ask you, where's your scarf? Nobody will ask you, why are you putting on trouser? Because everybody is putting on trousers in the church because of the way the weather is in this country. So I had to unlearn that and relearn. Another thing is going to the market with trolley. In my country, you use polythene bag or any bag, you know, nylon bag to go to the market. And you don't have to walk long distance, you know, to get back to your house. But here, you have to make use of trolley. If you don't make use of trolley, you are on your own. OYO is your case because you go waka tire. You'll be carrying load and you'll be walking a long distance. So the reason for trolley is so that it to be easy for you to pull while you are walking. I had to unlearn and relearn that trolley is very important in your shopping spree. You have to get a trolley. Another thing that shocked me is offering. They don't give, not that they don't give offering, but the way offering is being given in this country is different from the way they give offering back home in Nigeria. You know, in Nigeria churches, they give offering using baskets, or you walk and then you make your offering, right? But here, the church I attend, there's no time for that one. There's no time for that one. There's no give, it shall be given unto you. Could measure, you know, creating time in the church, in the service schedule, or in the church in service activity, creating time for offering time. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. You give at will, and it's not necessarily you give when the service is on or on Sundays. There's a POS machine at the back of the church where you can just slot in your card and give your offering whenever you want to give. You know, you can, there's even the bulletin service, there's the account number, you can just transfer your offering. There's nothing like carrying basket up and down, you know, filing out to do offering. I was shocked though, like, no offering, no 20 times offering, no. In Nigeria, you can come for offering 5 times, 10 times, different types of offering. But here, there's nothing like that though. I had to unlearn the offering pattern and how to relearn the way they give offering here. They don't pressurize you. You give at will. At will. Another thing I had to unlearn is the rules. There are rules for everything. You want to decorate your apartment that you rented, you must tell the landlord. You want to buy curtain and put, the landlord must be informed. You want to decorate your kitchen, you must tell the landlord. Especially when it's a rented apartment. But you know, back then in Nigeria, you rented the house, you can do whatever you want to do to the house. You know, you can decorate, you can repaint, you don't have to ask for permission from the landlord. But here, there are rules. Make sure you read the tenancy agreement. You don't play music loud here. Oh. You know, back home you can blast. Your neighbors can hear the music that you are playing. But here, you don't play music loud. You have to ask for permission if you want to even know. If you have a garden at the back of your house, you have to ask the landlord for permission to use that garden. I have to unlearn that there is no freestyle living here. There is no freestyle living here. I have to relearn that you have to take permission from the owner of the property if you want to do anything that is outside the property and even within the property that is on the tenancy agreement. You have to follow whatever is on the tenancy agreement because you signed it. You have to follow it. If the landlord say, don't do this, ask for permission, you have to. But for Naija, hey, tenancy agreement, you will do the contrary. You take concern landlord. It's even more free when the landlord is not living with you back home in Nigeria. But here, it's not like that. I've even lost count of the things I had to unlearn. Another thing I had to unlearn is the NHS. You know, back home in Nigeria, you can just pop in and see the doctor. I'm having a headache, let's go see the doctor. My stomach is paining me, let's go see the doctor. My back is paining me. My body is doing me somehow, let's go see the doctor. Or you can take medication. Let's go to the pharmacy. Let's go and buy medicine, malaria medicine. Let's go and buy cough medicine. Let's go and buy this one. It is not like that here. I had to relearn their health system. If you are sick, you have to book a GP. In fact, the first thing you are going to do when you come to this country is register with your GP. That is the first thing. If you do not register with your GP and you fall sick, you're on your own. No? You are on your own, unless you call 911 ambulance. You have to register with a GP. And when you fall sick, or if peradventure you fall sick, you book appointment and you might wait for 3 weeks, 2 weeks before you see the doctor. I had to learn how to be patient with their health system. That is why I've also learned how to take care of myself. I've also learned how to be extra careful in what I eat, what I drink, so I don't fall sick. Because hospital, waiting time here, it's very annoying, but what can we do? You just have to be patient with the health system and with NHS. I came to this UK thinking I was just changing location. I don't know that I was also going to change my mindset. Unlearning is very hard, but relearning is humbling. It's all part of growth. So if you're in this situation, freeze, take it one step at a time, and you'll be fine. Until I come away next time, these are all the things that I have had to unlearn and relearn for me to be a better person living in this obodo Igbo that I am in. Until I come away next time again, it's Space Okanime, Peace Diaries, remain blessed. Bye.